Whoa. Wow. What are we doing? What are you doing, chat? Hey, Boka, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Where are they now? Oh! Thank you, Roy. Alright, I'm gonna play some Limbo. We're gonna try to beat this. I wanna try to beat this level finally. Practicing driving. Alright, we're gonna do the pool here. Caught a draw! God damn it. Wait! It's something. I didn't realize I had two of them. Yeah, my body hit him. What's this one? Wait, I got two of them? I got two of him! Hello? Yay! No, that's really good because you get 50 of his thing. So I have potential of getting another outfit of his. Or getting a lot of rerollers. Alright, so obviously he's there now. Yeah, new one's good, but like, what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Alright, we need 40 more. We can't look at this story, guys. We have to skip it. We'll watch it after we get past chapter 8. Okay, guys? I'm letting y'all know before I do this. Okay?
Have I told you about the sledding incident story yesterday?
I don't think so. We can't watch it. I was told to skip it. Because it would reveal too much about the story. And then I need 150? This is Sinclair's. This is Mersault's. Put that there. That there. That there. There we go. We have our Heisho pack. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Eventually we'll get her, but don't think I need it to be on her. But that's pretty good. We got our Lord. Actually, let's do... What do you mean? You throwing things at me, Rebu?
A few years ago, I was sledding with my family in my town park. At this park was a huge hill that is mainly used for sledding in the winter, and there's always a snow ramp at T.
Okay. of these guys are there?
Me, Myoma and stepmom all went down the hill in one sled just to see what would happen. We told everyone to get out of the way as we aimed for the snow ramp.
What game is this? This is Limbus Company. He's almost 35 and he's like smacking the heck out of these level 60s. Level 50s, sorry.
명을 수행했습니다. 비록 묘의 손실은 컸지만
Alrighty then.
But our sled loses control and headed straight for a little kid. We tried to stop, but it was too late. We hit the kid and he flew over us.
Oh dear. Is he okay? Alright, we're gonna be doing the mission now. We're gonna go back here. We're gonna support, and then we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go here. This is Will's pay show. Alright. Grab him.
야음을 틈타.
Alright. Will give me some hints that I was messing up on.
The kid was fine and laughed it off, as if a sled filled with 3 people didn't come at him at full speed. But that's not even the craziest part of the whole story.
Uh-huh.
이 관람차 풍차처럼 수많은 그 거대한 자들과 일정한 실은 얼마나 가슴이 뛰었던지. 방심하시다가 멀리 날아간 걸 구하느라 제가 얼마나 힘들었는지. 그런 네가 이제는 내 뒤가 아니라 앞에서.
Can confirm hectics. You might be deaf, but your eyes are as sharp as ever.
저 해충들을 도려내. 쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데. 사여. 길을 열어라. 이건 예상 못했나 봐.
Forever my hero, forever my hero. Biggest fan, I am your biggest fan.
막아내고.
I'm gonna fight you all.
이번에도 막을 수 있을까?
I never had. I follow, horizon. Hero, forever my hero.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
Hero, forever my hero. Biggest fan, I am your biggest fan.
자, 넌 어쩌겠지? 잘 생각해보라고.
Experience I never had.
Thank you. I am your biggest fan. Just became a kobold. Emergency food.
God damn it, Anonymous! Shut up! Rising. Hero, forever my hero. 'Cause I am your biggest fan.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
2, 3.
Bokath 1 lurkers await. Is this still the chapter boss and not a different things boss?
오랜만에
It's still the chapter boss.
끝내 책임에서 도망치지 못하시는 겁니까? 그토록 잘 누웠던
산초. 너는 내게 어디로 도망치란 말이야?
Sancho.
끝은 모르던 전쟁의 저울을 기울였으니 공정을 도해야지. 피로 쓰는 이 공간을 창조할 건 꿈을 꾸었음에도 말뚝 박힌 심장과 짙은 혈양만이 남은 나를 봐라, 산초. 나는 돈키호테, 라만차랜드의 돈키호테다.
Yeah, we gotta restart. That early stagger screwed us up. I need to try better at not getting early staggered there. Because if we're staggered during that part, we just lose. La Manchalan. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Sancho. That was like the worst possible RNG. That is such terrible RNG. Stretch! Consume! Wanna think of all Pally? Alright, give me a sec. Alright. Like, he was starting to do some damage, but... in the first fight, but we lost. We staggered at the worst possible moment, and then we staggered again at another worst possible moment. I gotta figure out, like, who I'm okay with getting stabbed. Because he does the stab. If we can get past that part without getting stabbed, that's awesome. But it seems like it doesn't care if I win the clash. He just stabs them. So I'm trying to figure out... I guess we let Gregor get stabbed, since Gregor doesn't... I'm trying to think who we want to get stabbed. Can't let Dawn get stabbed. We can't get Hong Lu stabbed. And we can't let her get stabbed. Ryoshu! Kind of in the same market as not wanting to get stabbed. These two are the only ones that are allowed to be stabbed, basically. He has the lowest... significant help, though, because he has neutral rupture, so I'm thinking it's him. This is the Bomber Games. Alright, that's Dawn. That's you. Why is that happening? I want to clash that badly, but it looks like I have to crash all these. Alright, well... It's Rodion again, so we're gonna do that.
많이 따가울걸요? 일단 데이면 상처에서 안 떨어질 테니까. 가만 굳어 있거라. 그래, 그래.
How are you staggering him? Wait, you only staggered him, right? That was already gonna happen. No one else got staggered, right? Yeah, okay, 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 okay.
많이 따가울걸요? 일단 데이면 상처에서 안 떨어질 테니까 거스를 수 없는 거.
We're gonna heal everyone. How goes the company? It's going good. We're trying to beat chapter 7.
상처야. 이미 끝나버린 꿈. 어떻게 탔는다는 말이니?
So I need to defend here, right? Is that what I need to do? Does anyone know? Am I supposed to defend here or go all out here? I don't think I go all out here. Who did he stagger? He staggered by 2 other necessary people. I don't like that. Alright, first, obviously, she's doing that. Second, obviously, he... Alright, so we're gonna do this. This.
Scales.
No.
이 전투는 승리할 거야.
나는 우리는 조금도 변하지 못했다. 할 수 없는 갈등. 그렇게 목을 떨궈주마. 그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
Alright, no one got staggered. Alright. You kill that one. You clash. You clash. Actually, we want you to do super clash. I want you to clash. Wait, who else is attacking that spot? She is. Okay, you attack there. Yeah, there we go. She had bleed on her? I didn't see the bleed on her.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
This is more damage.
도끼를 본다. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
Did the Heisho pack succeed?
길을 열어라.
I think the Heisho pack's winning. We got another lap. We just gotta. Oh God, am I gonna lose here?
네가 만들어준 창. 이리 투박하지 않아. 하지만 저 약하디 약한 너의 시계를 부수기.
Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne.
I think I just lost in a cinematic. I thought they said they wouldn't do this again. Didst thou not say? I look up at the sudden upbeat, cheerful voice. There stood Sancho, standing tall, even as her body was torn by the brutal, sanguine lance. Unbroken and bold, unyielding before the first kindred's insurmountable might. That thou shalt decide the time for me to come to my senses? It's the same back I always saw scampering towards inevitable trouble whenever something...
The Gunja dragon.
Maybe. Whenever something interesting was happening. Same silhouette of the troublemaker who always appeared so small to me. But at this very moment, her familiar and reassuring shadow felt so much larger. Infinitely larger as she stood in front of me. So I called her in a name I thought I never would get the chance to repeat.
나를 지켰던 들. 다른 이를 지키는 건 애석하지만 그 창을 막다니 대견하구나. 하지만 이제 어떡할 생각이냐.
I intend to fight still. This is not the end. Even if it is not by my hand. Even if it is not this day when your adventure ends. The sickness will inevitably drag you off that steed. I couldn't see Don Quixote's eyes expression from where I was. Even still. I know that. Even still. Though to some I may only appear to be playing a character. Though I never truly reached my destination. She was incandescent, like a brilliant star twinkling in the night sky. Should I persevere to walk the journey of my own choosing? And continue this tale? The very brilliance compelled me to reach out in hope. Then that shall be your dream. Let that star shine ever brighter. I will light your path. So don't hesitate. Go. Walk the journey of your own choosing. I shan't be long. I have conceived the idea most ingenious. What is it this time? Alas, it appears that we are not availed the benevolent mediating force of Bari to call our quarrels. Then I suppose we are at an impasse, want of a better mediation than one wrought by force. Let us test our mights in a duel. In a singular bout of our lances. Come, now, let us give it our all. Is there no other way? No other way? This momentum, this responsibility of mine to perpetuate the festival, to provide my family with what they yearn for, it cannot be stopped. This carousel by the name of La Mancha Land whirls too swiftly for me to dismount, even as it remains anchored in place. Yet, if you could shatter the burden of my nature, my responsibilities would not prove your dream mightier than the weight of my duty. Show me, demonstrate before me the strength of thy dream, the grandeur of it. Still so ridiculously juvenile. How many times must I tell you that it is that very ridiculous juvenility that gives color to life? My name is Quixote. I, Don Quixote, declare upon my honor, this land shall end that hollow juvenile dream. My name is Sancho. And I, Sancho, declare upon my honor that this land shall end that. Sancho! Do it!
keyboard come.
I shall gallop ever onward to an unbroken dream! Me for Sancho's voice actor 2025. I'm just saying it. To shadow the ruins of the Sanguine Lance descends silver-haired Don Quixote. Don Quixote. Quixote. Huh? Oh, Don Quixote. You spoke true. Your adventures continue still. He grows more faint with every breath. His hand reaching out towards Sancho trembled, death is near. Yet his voice, mournful it may sound, sounds like it's coming from a happy dream. Why don't you take my shoes with you on your adventure? And one day, tell me all about it, no matter how many moons it takes. Tell me how beautiful, how incandescent it was, the light of your dream, shining from the city skies. The dream is ours! Don Quixote's eyes closed softly upon her reply, as through drifting away into a gentle, pleasant dream. Thou mayest know, my name is Quixote, the righteous fixer of justice, Don Quixote! Don Quixote! Don Quixote falls to her knees and weeps sorrowfully. Red rain falls from the sky, enveloping her. La Mancha Land is falling apart. She carefully slips her feet into Rocinante, and they fit perfectly on her feet, like they were made for her. Allow me to regale thee. That is in this adventure of mine. Verily, I was blessed with a family of 12. Together we have braved and vanquished innumerable foes. Our wills entwined as one. We were enactors of justice, but never forsook hope, not even for a fleeting moment. And at last I've come to understand what thou hast dreamed. Thus, I must now set off on another adventure to seize that dream that twinkles so far, far above us. 'Tis high time I introduce myself to thee once again. Thou may knowest it's me as Quixote, or Don Quixote, Don, as a signifier of my nobility. I am a fixer who shall sprint for the dream side by side with thee. Gambale boka! Gambale! 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 I'm actually tearing up a little bit. I did it!
Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne, and head pats for the cute baka ginger.
No! Blood for the boka! Blood!
One pat bokath,
Blood!
one patty bokath, one
God damn it!
one patty bokath.
Don't ruin my victory! Blood for the boka! Give me your soul! I did it. Chad, are you proud of me?
There is no god of blood, only the god of corn.
You're pretty corny. There's a boka! The Chaconic! God of the stars! And now blood! I am very sad that no one's congratulating me or even giving me a coffee and being like, Boka, you deserved it. You worked really hard. No one was like, good job, Boka. I see how it is, chat. You don't care. You don't care about Boka. I'll just go. Take my blood and go. You baka. Hump. 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 I'm not listening to you. You don't care. No congratulations for Boka. No coffees. No brownies of congratulatoriness.
What are you on about?
I worked hard. I did the final fight. I did good. Hump.
Then do it again.
No, you don't deserve it. No. No. I'm just gonna go over here. I mean, over this way. Go. Hump. Hump. And I even ended it in the most cinematic way possible. What am I waiting for? Is there something that's supposed to pop up here? Hello? Hello? After some time passed.
수고하셨어요. 기대를 저버리지 않으셨네요.
Good work, everyone. You certainly did not disappoint.
라만차랜드의
Not only did you successfully destroy Momantaran,
창조자의
you brought us the carcass of its founder.
성공적으로 수습해 오시고
You show no wrath.
You show no wrath, no relief, or even a look of release. Do you feel nothing upon the demise of this man who caused the deaths of so many?
분노,
Hatred?
원한,
Hatred? Resentment?
이런 해무거질
Those emotions will only grow moldy and stuffy. They'll eventually stand between us and our goals.
비유하자면
If we were to make a comparison, I'd say
어렸을 때
it's more like
동화 속 주인공
I'm meeting the protagonist of a fairy tale I once read as a child.
I'm sure the family of his victims would be very pleased to hear you say that.
I am going to bed. I do not feel well. Night, Boka.
Do not. Have a good night. Get some well. Oh, didn't I tell you?
2달 전
2 months ago, when La Manchaland suddenly manifested here,
제 가까운 친척
I lost one of my closest relatives to the phenomenon.
찾으려고 온갖
Our family tried all kinds of methods to get them back, but it was all pointless.
그러다 어느 날
Until one day, I saw footage of La Manchaland starting to manifest.
피하여 보게 되었다. 피사에 살았던 사람들이
There's a tale at P-Court that everyone who's lived here knows. The old old tale about the singularity created by P-Corp's chief executive director.
그 특이점이 라만차랜드와 놀라울 정도로
When I
닮아있다는
watched that video, I suddenly realized that our singularity is surprisingly similar to La Manchaland.
이 뒤는 굳이 말을
I don't suppose any further explanation is necessary.
네.
Well, here we are anyway, I suppose.
아무튼 한 가지를 얻으신
Anyways,
축하해요.
congratulations, mission accomplished. You have your golden bow.
각자 들도록 하죠.
Let us all celebrate separately in each of our offices. Don Quixote may believe that they are merely collecting Don Quixote's remains, but P-Corp isn't just gonna stop at collecting his body, are they? All further speculation is meaningless, Dante. Perhaps one day, should Don Quixote realize the truth behind the matter, whatever it may be, she may come to resent all those who were involved in the process. Do I have to lie again? No. I believe that is my weight to bear. Just how much are we sacrificing for the golden bow? I did it, Will! I beat him! I did so well, but no one in chat congratulated me. No one got me a good job coffee. No one said, here's a brownie, Boka. You did good. No one did anything. They just made fun of me. Thank you.
그런 표정으로 보지 마시게.
Please, regard me not with such an expression. I don't have a face, let alone an expression. All of existence, from the swaying flowers in the meadows to the rolling pebbles in a stream, has expressions. What expression did she see from me, I wonder? I beseech thee, smile! For all this is but merely a dream. No one thinks about what awaits them at the end of the journey when embarking on an adventure. Good gosh, that was a sneeze. With that unknown future, twinkling so tantalizing. What is what inevitably draws us to venture towards them. So, I guess I'll smile, like Don Quixote asked me to. Smile in anticipation for what tomorrow holds.
그리하여 그들은 황금가지를 한 개 더 가져가게 되었습니다.
Thus ends the tale in which they lay claim to another golden bow. It was an interesting tale. So did they manage to tame the bow? They have indeed. I can't help but look forward to what kind of fruits this golden bow, steeped in so much struggle and bloodshed, will bear. And at what cost, too. I intend to enjoy this play a little longer. For I must gaze into the far horizon. I shine a light for the blinded, that I may turn them away from the seas they mustn't seek. I will spark the flame again and again should it go out, so that the fallen nebula's world journey to the star may not be veiled in shadow. Once that's over and done with, I suppose I should become a sovereign of a star, guided by my promised eternal respite. When that time comes, we'll all be able to find joy just by looking up at the skies. I now wait for the sun to set and the gloaming before nightfall. Waiting for the sheep. One who fell from the skies will draw me.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니 내일은 더 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
Chanra. Refractoration Railway. You get a lot of supplies when you do this? So is this like just a really hard version of story or something? What should I save up for? Should I save up for this? You guys let me know. But yeah, I got him. I got 2 of them, by the way. Roll tickets? I already got all the roll tickets. See? They're not there anymore because I bought them all. Yeah, I used him on I used your version of him, and literally the last attack on Don Quixote was he activated I was able to activate his slash again, where he makes another person slash with him, and it just so happened to be tier 3 Ryoshu, so huge amount of damage at the end. Hilariously, Actually, it wasn't Ryoshu. It was, Faust. It was Malfaust. Oh, yeah, I've threaded him up to 4. Thread is also good. Okay, I'll grab all the thread then. Should we up tier her to 4? Should I do this? Should I up tier her to 4? I think she's pretty good. I don't know what I would say about her. I think I would upgrade tier him though. Does he get anything really good? Inflicts more bleed. I don't know what I'm getting by upping him 4. I don't quite understand what I'm doing. A lot more damage in general. Alright, yeah. I'll do that. Hi! Now we just need a Ishmael that's good. And a different Gregory. But we finally have a really good Hello.
We're going to a shop.
Bra bra. I'll maybe eventually for her. But now I have to grind an ungodly amount to get these guys to 55. We're gonna get him to 55 first, I think. Then her, then him. I mean her. Probably her, and then... Blah! But now I can do hard, right? Can I do hard mode now? After I complete this one? We did pretty good though. They start at 50? Okay. Hopefully they have an event again after this event that'll help with the EXP again. Floor 5. If they end up at 75, won't you need end of August? Well, when I get back from New Year's, not New Year's, Labor Day, we'll play some Limbus then. What is this? Ooh, a lot more of that. That's good. First, had to grab that. It's burn rupture focused? Huh. 나만 I look from beyond the glass window as the sinners battle fiercely inside the large indoor arena. You damned imbeciles! What's the point of everyone rushing at the same enemy that's already staggered and nearly dead? Faust had attacked that entity first. The blame lies flatly with the others' delayed decision. I think that's the great show of teamwork. I had no idea how hopeless sinners were in battle without my command. Damn it! Why won't any of you listen to my orders? Oi, your genius order was how the last head ended up dangling from 1/4 of a net. It was a necessary sacrifice to gain an edge in battle. Worry thee not! How befitting of a hero it is to perish in the place of her compatriot. Thank you! Otis is an idiot. I'm sorry. I'm so mad at Otis half the time. Like, it feels like she's trying too hard to be the boss. While not, like, exhibiting some of the traits of a boss. I had many things I wanted to say to them, most of which were variations of "you're doing it wrong." But I had no choice but to watch their woefully abysmal decisions continue to bungle the fight. If I tried, the researcher next to me would get in my way, claiming that they haven't finished collecting the data. This one's reaction speed to emergencies is exceptionally fast. Can I help them now? Will you stop pacing and compose yourself? We're almost done here. That should be more than enough data. Take control, manager. Had a lot I wanted to say, but let's help the sinners out of this bind first. Oh, is this the train sequence? Oh, it's all south section, people. No, this is the that railway. That's what I was saying. It's that railway that I just looked at. Thank you for the follow, Earl King. Oh my god, it's another Heathcliff. We're not using you right now. Go. Oh, they get haste buffs?
숨통 끊기.
적을 베기 전까지 퇴각은 불어한다. 12수에게 명한다. 이 앞에 숨쉬는 자 누구 하나 살려보내지 마라.
Hello, Missy?
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데. 모험하군.
불가 위야. 막아내지 못하리. 이제 깨우치시게. 따뜻. 뚫리고.
주군께서 찾아오시는 건 아니, 말씀하십시오.
Otis' ego should be strong enough.
Otis's ego? Can't use it. Wait a minute. Does anyone have theirs activated? Yeah. There we go. No, it's not.
헤어내리.
깨우치시게.
엎드리도록. 불쌍하게 울고주는군.
This Ryoshu just keeps using ego over and over and over. glam. Otis, you're the reason they were dying! Uh-huh, thanks. I'm starving here after that brawl. You will maintain an empty stomach for the duration of the test. Next on the docket is... would have asked for salt for a massage if I knew this was coming. Whose idea was this anyway? Well, if you really want to get into it, we could trace this right back to your vacation request, Gregor. Not that this wouldn't have happened without that, but yeah. Come on, fellas. There's gotta be more to it than that. Sure there was. Not that it would have made any difference. You need water? Drink water. Because like Ishmael said, this all began with Gregor's particularly egregious stretching.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니 내일은 더 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
Regular health checkup. We'll do this and we'll go on to something else. Wow, that sound just now. I didn't know a human body could make that sound. Oh. I was just doing some stretches. Can't seem to do them without making these noises nowadays. What do you mean you can't? That's right. There's the creaking sound of time's ravages. Sinclair. Oof. I know Dante's been turning the clock to rewind our time. I feel like my joints are starting to grate. I know what you mean. I definitely don't feel as spry as I used to. Maybe the pain from repeatedly dying and reviving takes a toll after all. Yeah, dying sure is a pain. That's when Hong Lu flippantly threw out an innocent comment amidst the complaining sinners. Speaking of which, isn't it funny how Don Quixote is totally fine even though she's hundreds of years old? She's gotta be the oldest of us by a lot, right? He's basically saying they're not training and Don Quixote is. Your favorite game on Xbox is Toy Story? You know what? Based. Unprompted catapulting of such a heavy subject through the busy air inside the bus to a sudden stifling halt. I thought we were gonna take some time to actually broach that subject, but yeah, you just bulldozed through the whole mess, huh? Aha. I must have think things awkward. I did not realize everyone was so sensitive about their age. That is, 'tis not to concern thyself with. Be not so. Of course, there was also someone who could not care less about the bus's air quality. Oi, Scoop! That's my designated seat you're sitting your ass in. I'll whack you. On the other hand, here's this guy just without care in the world. Almost makes me wonder if he even remembers what just happened. Well, maybe this is your chance to get back at him for treating you harshly. Don't get you. I'm sure you can sink. I've never seen your eyes sparkle like that before. I am quite fond of the current temperament of our company. Unless young Heathcliff there suddenly morphs into a villainous scoundrel, I have nary a wish to exact vengeance upon him and... Right. Now that that's all over with, let's all shut up and keep the chin wag to a minimum, yeah? Seems pretty villainous dickish to me. Anyways, am I the only one thinking about that it's about time we got the thing. The thing? Well, you know, the thing that we tried to get a month ago, but didn't get to enjoy due to some unforeseen issues. Deathmatch. Not that! Don't you remember? We even played volleyball by that big body of water. Contextual clues suggest that he is making a request for a vacation. Yep, absolutely, yep. Let's all go to a spa or something. Relax, get massages, loosen up our muscles some, please. You still have such expectations from our employers? Aha! I recall that young Mercel had given thee quite the extensive massage, have he not? I have an astute knowledge of the major muscle groups and nerve structures of the human body. So many weeks following that massage, my body was deprived of any sensory stimulation. Thus understood it was, the philosophy of Mersault's physical therapy, that the most infallible methodology of convalescence from pain is to remove any and all stimulation, including that of pain. It seems that the time is here. Virgilus.
Yes, I knew this day would eventually come.
The day's here! Why is everyone acting so serious all of a sudden? Rodion's observation is correct. While turning the clock does indeed turn the time, a certain degree of exacerbating fatigue could not be alleviated. This necessitates that we employ certain measures to verify the status of each center. What could possibly be that needs this much build-up? In other words,
it's time for Limbus Company's
gulp. Dramatic gulping noises.
regular checkups.
Regular checkups? We did get a call from a higher-ups a while ago, requesting that we send the centers in for a regular checkup. But it was repeatedly delayed due to several limiting circumstances on our end.
They've been obnoxiously hounding us for quite some time. I was starting to get tired of explaining our absence.
Checkup? What checkup?
Don't be so on edge, Heathcliff. Such proceedings are regular occurrence at most corporations.
I've never personally experienced it myself. It just sounds like they're just checking to see how we're doing health-wise. I turn around to get ready to say, right, Ishmael? It's funny how that Ishmael's oh crap face is the most easily recognizable. Only to come to face-to-face with Ishmael's shocked expression posed on her face. Well, this is unexpected. I thought Ishmael, with her worldly experiences, would leap onto this opportunity to lecture us on how things work outside Limbus Company. Regular checkups are... Oh, you're gearing up to explain what it is. Coolio. Got 30 seconds to wrap it up. Ready, set, go. No. Not the regular checkups. Mr. Ishmael's expressions seems to suggest otherwise, Miss Rhodia.
I did hear that some fixer offices or associations employ varied methodologies when it comes to regular checkups, depending on their characteristics.
Locked up. Until there's only one left standing. Locked. One of my colleagues. The only key to escape. What kind of checkups did she have to go through? Ishmael wasn't the only one responding with pale-faced, abject horror at this suggestion. Do you even understand what kind of regular checkups you're getting into? I'm asking if you're prepared to go through the regular checkup. No matter what happens in the process. Are you prepared to endure through everything that... What's wrong with this book now? Mate's looking all pale. I don't understand why everyone's making such a big deal about this. I don't think it's that bad. I think we used to have annual checkups back in my school, too. What kind of checkups? They put us all in the same room, measure heights, weights, running some basic fitness tests. Prithee, Wherefore do they seek the measures of such characteristics? Must you really ask? A full knowledge and analysis of each soldier status is indispensable intelligence for others to have on hand. What soldiers? I was talking about my school. Right. So that don't explain shite about what you need to know. That does it. Why they find it necessary to spray people with these stinking chemicals just to see if someone got lice in their clothes? He must have gone through his share of rough checkups too as a kid, I guess. You all keep asking questions with the most obvious answers. In fact, I've been wondering when they test us. Otis confidently marched up to the front of other sinners with a sort of grin as if she'd been waiting for this very moment. The true purpose of this checkup must be to elect a true authority among us. I'm pretty sure Mersalt will destroy you in any physical checkup, Otis. Just stating a fact. Otis looks well fit. Mersalt looks busted fit. Let's not forget Gregor, who's literally a soldier. Although she's a soldier too, so like maybe they'd have similar scores, but I'm pretty sure Mersalt's gonna have like the highest score no matter what. Trying to beat your EXP goal? A true authority. By your parlance, true authority, could it be that you're questioning whom amongst us is our leader? But I'm standing right here. I humbly request that you avoid plaguing yourself with unnecessary misunderstandings about my suggestions, Executive Manager. Of course, I must preface this with the declaration that there cannot be an iota of doubt towards Executive Manager Dante's authority. Okay. But was this not always a topic of great contention among us? No, it's only you, Otis. Is the most fit to command this squad of sinners. Isn't it Ishmael? Or maybe Faust? That's what I thought too. This lack of cohesion is precisely why we always fail to face our enemies as a team. No! Not Stinky Lazarus! Can't prove it! Baka! Call of Duty Black Ops 4. That's a game. What number are they at now? Like 17? Always scrambling, always underprepared, always taken by surprise. You must always be ready to drop to the ground.
Stinky, this worm.
I'm gonna beat you up. I'm not taking a shower, screw you. Get 500 push-ups whenever your spirit commands you to do so. Always maintain the willingness to sacrifice your well-being and life for the sake of glorious victory of your allies. It's all missing. Where is your readiness for self-sacrifice? No one's arguing with Otis? Who are you even talking
with
to?
no arms, legs, or wings, Wimmy.
I am a dragon! I will have you know. Aha! So to summarize, the regular checkups entail putting us all in a small room, making us fight to the last sinner standing? Silence fell upon us as Hong Lu's succinct summary. Battle Royale. I've been looking forward to this. I'm pretty sure Ryoshu wins a Battle Royale. Fuck it. I'll give you lot one hell of a fight.
Dragon's toe, they don't have arms, legs, or wings, so they are scaly worms.
They are worms! I'm a dragon!
What do you mean, no legs? Tank for the thighs, Baka smile.
You're welcome. Fuck it. I'll give you one hell of a fight. My fists used to be bloody and famous in the back streets. Fine, so that's how we're doing this? I'm ready to roll. Guys, this isn't... Oh, so, okay, so where are we off to? The battle... I mean... excuse me. The regular checkups take place at... She's not denying it! Your face counts in terms of baka. I'm a dragon, not a worm. Dragon. Definition of boka will beat the shit out of you. Looks fuzzy and adorable, is dangerous, will kill you. I have arms! And I have legs! Shut the frick up! But Faust had obviously long given up on correcting them. The headquarters. The headquarters you speak of. Must be the headquarters of Limbus Company? Yes. Oh, we're finally getting to visit the headquarters? Ugh. A whole year after they hired us.
But baka not from Australia, so not dangerous.
I am dangerous! Look it up, Chuckle Nuts. You're Chuckle Nuts. Boka from the UK, so slightly staffy. I'm not from the UK! I'm Irish! Hi, Yui! We should be right on time upon immediate departure. This instant, thou sayest? Yet mine heart is faint prepared. Prithee, allow us some time to prepare our travel provisions. Where's the HQ anyway? Hopefully it's not too far from here. That is a secret. However, I would like to inform you that it exists in a location inaccessible via Mephistopheles. Oh, come on. How are we supposed to get there if we're not able to... You're not gonna tell us where it is. Inaccessible via Mephistopheles. You're not about to suggest that we board the warp trains again, are you? Faye, I shan't ever board the warp trains again. Indeed, we are not boarding a warp train for this journey. So are we taking the back doors or something? Yeah, good point. Let's take them doors instead. Sound suggestion. However, in lieu of information regarding each door, the destination may hold an element of randomness. Or due to the variable nature of its activation period, the result destination may not reflect our intended end coordinates. Or an unexpected closure mid-pass through the frame may behoove us to bid the company our last farewells and embark on an ultimate journey of no return. Are you suggesting this is a sound suggestion? Ah.
Blub.
Blub. Then I'd rather take that bloody train instead. At least we won't remember what happened once it's all over and done with. I am not a British person! Stop this! Battle Royale. So, further research was necessary to ensure safe transportation to intended destinations. Further research? Are you implying that you made modifications to the back door? A close assessment, however, it would be more accurate to say that the back door was merely used as a reference. How did you even make time for research? Weren't you doing everything with us the whole time? LCA and Faust established multiple communications with a certain new wing aspirant company during the spare hours between our travels to garner multiple cooperative efforts.
You can't be Canadian like me. You're not polite enough, tongue.
True. Who'd want to be a... I won't say that. Regarding the stabilization of the back door. A new wing? Are they taking over L Corp's vacancy or something? Quite sharp, Cooker, but the direction of your intuition could be improvised.
Alright, what about's happening or hair? Baka is the potato kind of British.
I am not British! That's quite racist to Irish people! There's a company seeking to seize the imminent vacancy of the ever-declining W Corp. W Corp? Ah, is that so? Yeah, that makes sense. Stories of W Corp's decline have been spreading more and more as of late. I'm not surprised that some companies would consider this to be an opportunity. Newspapers also feature op-eds regarding a possible management crisis at W Corp, with many of them discussing the mysterious disappearances as well. I see, so they've been fully planning and preparing to take over W Corp's position as a wing. But to supplant a wing even before it falls on its own? That's particularly peculiar. They may have something, a scheme perhaps, in the works. To ally with such ambitious parties. Is the headquarters looking at to start a war of the wings?
Time for Baka to move to downtown South London.
No. Let alone the fact that I never want to move to UK right now. Especially not right now. I, at this moment, am not privy to such details. Miss Otis, we need to make predictions in such rashness. Recall that W Corp has been mired in troubles both internally and external, having to fall into
Baka
such
is British with the dump stat being constitution, like Australians have the dump stat being dexterity.
I'm gonna fight you. It is no wild presumption to predict that it shall crumble ere the advent of such violent pandemonium. For indeed, inefficiency is the bane of technology that brings ruination to those that fail to overcome it. Our research efforts, however, were quite efficient and successful. Its mechanisms are similar to that of the back door, but it eliminates the corridor. Instead of establishing a direct connection from one door to another, a portal, if you will. Oh, so you resolved all the aforementioned side effects then? Not quite. Similar difficulties to the aforementioned cases were observed. Sometimes the accuracy of the target's destination coordinates were lacking, or in other cases the activation period would be cut short, causing the door to shut prematurely.
Stinky gremlin.
And appetite the subjects as they were traveling through the doors. Not stinky! Can't prove it! Not gonna take a shower, though. Screw you. There has been much progress in the stabilization efforts. However, minimizing pentasection incidents, most recent incidents have been limited to bisections. Bisection certainly is an improvement over our pentasection. They both sound equally awful to me. Sob! I would not behold mine own left and right shoes so cruelly sundered, forced to be so far apart upon our coming to the headquarters. Well, all this idle chatter of unnecessary concerns tells me that your bus life may have been too uneventful lately. Ahem. Looks like the research arrived while you were wasting time. I saw a large, unfamiliar vehicle through the window. That's the vehicle? It's got no windows, though. How tiresome. Now, off the bus. Alright. Good job, Boka. What do we want to play today? I don't know.
Good work, British Airways Dragon.
Rude. Shut up. You like Until Dawn? I've never played that game. I've seen bits and pieces of it. Why no Expedition 33? I thought about that. Tell you what, Warframe is Expedition 33 instead. We'll say that. I was trying to think of all the other games we were playing. Because we're definitely going to play some more Expedition 33 Sunday. Which, by the way, Sunday stream's going to be a little late. Because my other friend, he really wants to go. I invited him to go get pumpkin coffees. Like me, he is a connoisseur of the coffees. Me and him go get boba and stuff. But the pumpkin coffees, you know? No one else is gonna vote? Remember, Warframe is Expedition 33. I'm surprised no one else is voting. If no one votes, I'll just choose what I want to watch. I want to play. And I want you to know that Maple Story is very high up there right now. Oak is like, mwahaha, Path is on the menu.
So a pumpkin full of coffee? That's a lot of coffee.
No, it's pumpkin spice coffee. This Thursday it came out. That's why I was asking chat for coffee. Chat, give me coffee, please. Chat. A funnier game to watch would be Satisfactory. I don't have Satisfactory. That is not a game you'll ever see the ADHD me play. Oh, if you guys want to be cute, I'll just pick what I want to play. Little craps.
Have you been good? Let's ask.
I have! I did so good today, Borin! I beat the final boss, finally! He was giving me a tough time, but I won. And then, I beat Dead Space. That's another thing I did. Do I have Until Dawn? No, I do not. But yeah, I beat the old games I was supposed to beat. The horror games. And you can ask Lock-On. I did really good on the like puzzle game. I've been awesome. And I've been remembering to press record a lot more. I'm trying to think what we play. You guys weren't helpful, so my brain's like stalling. See, I've been good. I'm gonna play Bazaar.
I like Expedition.
You like Expedition? We can play Expedition. I'll go to play that. Give me a sec. Let me look at this real quick.